Hey folks, well, this is a weird one. So, the other month, it's been a weird couple of months. You know how summer can be. Sometimes you just don't post a video for like 20 years. It's normal. Anyway, the other month my mom went on vacation to Texas to visit our grandfather. Long story, you don't need to know about my personal life. Why do you need to know about my personal life? What are you trying to do, steal my social security number? Anyway, she went to a store, and because I am an insane person, nobody knows what to buy me for gifts ever, so what she did is what any reasonable person would do, which is buy random assorted Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, which is what you do when you're, a family of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. So I have here a bag with some random Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, and, excitingly, an entire, already opened box of Maximum Gold Eldorado that some child in the store opened and then just left there, so the store owner just gave it to her. Outstanding. I can't wait to see what's in here. That's why it's all still in the bag. I gotta maintain the surprise. You know how it is. I don't have anything else for the intro, except, let's get crackin'. Alright, folks, here we go. Not sponsored by the outstanding store Go Calendar. Which is where this bag is from. Let's crack it open and see what's inside. Firstly, we've got one of the sealed packs, which is Dimension Force. Believe it or not, this was new when this bag was received. No sprites in here, folks. Sorry, sprites in here. I don't know. I'm not up with the meta. And then, of course, we have Burst of Destiny, which was old even at the time. But hey, maybe we'll pull a DPE. That would be really funny. And finally, we've got the piece de resistance, as they say, a bunch of assorted cards. First off, I do just want to point out, this is a Mystic Mine. The first card in here is a Mystic Mine, so that's good. That's really something. That says a lot. That's important. So we've got Mystic Mine. That's fantastic. Right after that, we've got number Chaos 1. Numeron Chaos Gate Sunya. Eventually I'm gonna assemble all the Numeron cards just because I keep opening boxes of Maximum Gold Eldorado, not by choice. I'm not sure why that keeps happening. It's a worrying trend perhaps, but there's Numeron Gate Chaos Sunya. Soon Dawn Thousand's power will be mine. Next up, we've got another Weather Painter card. The Weather Painter, I can't read this because the text is in gold. This is Rainbow, I think. She's, rainbowy. Very pretty looking card. I like the queer coding. I don't know if I should say that. Anyway, there it is. Here's Scrap Dragon. I like Scrap Dragon. He's a pretty cool looking generic level 8 synchro, though he does belong to an archetype. His effect is very good, and he looks good. He's not an anime card, so I don't have a lot to say about him. Is this my 80th copy of Cyber's Gadget? That'll come in handy when I'm playing non-archetype Cybers. Yo, Twin Twisters. This is a very solid card. I believe I've got one from the Dino Structure deck already, but I am not complaining about a rarity upgrade. This looks quite good. I love the fact that Magical Hats and some other famous cards made it onto the artwork here. You've got the Ancient Telescope. That's that really bad card that lets you look at your opponent's hand, I believe. And back there you have the Ankh from Monster Reborn, the Scapegoats from Stray Lambs, and I don't know what that is. So that's fun. Oh no, a Prank Kid. Weather Washer. Folks, I just don't like Prank Kids. I don't care for the art style. I'm glad that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is experimenting with other art styles. Here's another Prank Kid. I'm happy that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has chosen to experiment with other art styles, but Prank Kids could not be less interesting to me. I think the art style is fun, but I don't like them. They keep bullying a dog. Why do they feel the need to bully a dog? Bully, rich people. Here's another Weather Painter card. This is Thunder Canvas. I'm not really a big Weather Painter fan. It's a control deck, and those always give me a headache because I'm stupid, but, this is a cute little artwork, if nothing else. Oh, Psyframe Driver. Finally, I can play Psyframes. Yo, is that Elemental Hero Neos in shiny gold rare? He looks good. He looks good. Finally, a copy of Elemental Hero Neos. Thank God. Here he is. They don't tell you this, but if you get Neos in a high enough rarity, you can make him real. Here we've got another Prank Kid, Bow Wow Bark. I am just assembling a Prank Kids deck. I didn't think it would happen, but right now I've got like 50 Prank Kids. I've basically got a whole Prank Kids core. Maybe I should just play Prank Kids. Maybe I should drop my morals and play Prank Kids. Ooh, here is Magical Dimension. It looks very good in this rarity, very shiny. Nobody ever explains this, but why does it look like this? There's a hole in the middle of it. It's chained up. It's kind of like an Iron Maiden, but not really. Confusing stuff. Ooh boy, I thought this was another Prank Kids, but it's a Shooting Code Talker. I don't believe I already had this one, so that's a welcome addition to the collection of Vrains cards that I'm keeping up. You know, I'll never complain about another card that I don't have to pay for. Jeez, Creasem, I've got every Prank Kids card in the book at this point. This is Prank Kids Pandemonium. I just need to point out that I've never pursued an interest in Prank Kids, but now I've got the full core. Ooh, Altergeist, Multifaker. This is a very useful card. Maybe not so much anymore, but it's still a valuable little thing to add to my Altergeist core. I do have an Altergeist deck going, so I don't mind having a copy of it. Ooh, Salamangreat Almirage. I did not have this card, and it is a welcome addition to the Salamangreat core. Of course, nobody actually plays this in Salamangreat. It's mostly a thing you go into an invoked, because everything is an invoked core piece, if you think about it. That said, it is a welcome addition just to the collection in general. That's nice. I don't mind it. Ooh, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. A classic synchro monster that you would make 3 times in Infernity to destroy your opponent's hopes and dreams. He's cool looking, I'll give him that. I'm not exactly a collector of ice barriers, but I'll keep him in the collection happily. He looks quite good. This is another Prank Kids Bow Wow Bark. At this point, I just have a Prank Kids deck. What happened? How did we get here? Somebody help me. Here we've got, ooh, a Urgent Schedule. That is another Anna Kaboom classic. I don't have a train deck going yet, but at this point I've gotten 2 of the pieces of a train deck just by opening these, so I will take it. At this point it's not a surprise. Here's Prank Kids Place. My goodness, we've just got a Prank Kids deck. I'm gonna need to put these all together because I have a Prank Kids deck now. What do you know? Now I have a Prank Kids deck. How did we get here? Another Psyframe card, Psyframe Lord Zeta. I believe I already have him, but he's a cool looking guy, so I don't mind having him in the collection. Here is another Weather Painter, this time the Weather Painter Thunder, who appears on the artwork of Thunder Canvas. I guess Thunder is our element for this opening. Cool looking card art. I'm not a Weather Painter expert, but I like the artwork here. And here we've got Prank Kids Dodo Doodle Do. We've just got them all, guys. I don't know what to say. We've got the full deck, I guess. Another Urgent Schedule. I don't know what to do with 2, but now I have 2. Another Scrap Dragon. I don't know what to do with 2, but now I have 2. Another Weather Painter. This time we've got Snow, which is fun. This is a higher rarity card, so it's got that rainbow effect going. That's fun. And it's a cute little artwork. Again, Weather Painter is not my cup of tea, but, you know, what is? And finally, the regular number 1 Numeron Gate Ekam, which I can rank up into Sunya because I have both of them, but I don't have all the other numbers, so I don't know, we're gonna get there. That was an eventful opening. Let's not forget we got Mystic Mine and also every Prank Kid at 3 copies with a full core of hand traps. So, you know, that's fun. Now we can play Prank Kids. Let's crack into these other guys, shall we? Oh no, my leggies are in the shot. What an absolute disgrace. The fact of the matter is I'm not a professional. You can see this because I'm about to tear this open in the most disgusting way possible. You've never seen somebody open a pack as bad as you're seeing me open this one. It turns out that was a little more graceful than I was anticipating. Let's get crackin', baby. That's my new catchphrase. Buy my merch that has Let's Get Crackin' t-shirts on it. And it's spelled C-R-A... No, it's spelled K-R-A-K-E-N. Get it? Do you get the joke? Alright, let's open this up and get a DPE. First up, we have Cynet Cascade. This is a generic little Link monster card, so that's fun. You can never have too many of those. Is that a Magic Key battle? Finally, we can Get in focus, please. Finally, we can play Magic Keys. Over here, we've got Sonic Tracker, which is the ritual spell card to summon Transonic Bird. Transonic Rights. Here we've got Night Flight, a card that I already had from opening this card previously. If anybody can find a use for this card, please let me know. Here we've got Floowandereeze and the magical, magnificent map. This is probably worth something. Flunder is one of the best decks right now. Unfortunately, it is not going to be one of the best decks anymore because Power of the Elements came out, but, you know, I'm sure this is still worth something. I'm not selling this probably, but, you know, it's worth a shot. Hey, is that Brave Drive? This guy is really brave when he has to drive a car. If you need to be driven somewhere, this guy will be, like, no problem. Here we've got Fengli the Soul Drum. I don't know what this is. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what this is. Hey, Night Sword Serpent. I thought this card was way older than it is. This seems like a bad card to be printed in 2022. Danger. Disturbance. Disorder. They're still printing danger cards? And lastly, we have Dimension Force. Finally, Dimension Force. Let's see what is inside of the Dimension Force. No DPE in that last one. That's a real shame for people who wanted to see me pull DPE. Now let's see if we can get some cool Pendulum stuff. Let's get our Arc 5 on. Should have been opening this closer to the mic so you can hear all the crinkles, but maybe it'll pick up anyway, over the sound of the fan, which I forgot to turn off. Outstanding. Good work, me. Yeah. Parasomnia Pillow. I don't know what this card does. It's very confusing, and I can't read. Here we've got one of the Therion monsters. Once again, I don't know what the Therions do because I refuse to read them. Is that a Warrock card? They're still printing these? I thought they got laughed out of the room. Good for them. Hey, is this Devouring Sarcophagus, though? This will be great in my Spirit of the Pharaoh deck. Hey, we got Endless Engine Argeo System. I guess this is a Therion card. I've never heard of it. Hey, Symphonic Warrior Rocks. I didn't know they made a Synchro monster. I didn't know they were still printing Symphonic Warriors in 2022. Good for them. Hey, one of the new Predaplants, a card I actually care about. That's fun. It's the Bullfrog one. All of the Predaplants are utterly unpronounceable. Anyway, this is a scale 0. That's fun. I do love that before this they had only printed one Predaplant Pendulum monster, and it was a good scale, and it had a good effect, but you just couldn't use it for anything because it was the only Pendulum monster. Here we've got another card that I can't pronounce, which is becoming the trend of this video. Let me read it real quick. This seems weird. And finally, another Symphonic Warrior. I'm glad they're still printing these, I guess. Well, that was an eventful opening. No, it wasn't. Bonus opening. I felt bad because it's been like 40 years since I made my last video, and I've been too lazy to edit. I've had like 2-pack openings ready for a while, and I've just been too lazy to edit them at all. So to make sure everything is kept up to date in modern times, I'm gonna open exactly 2 packs of Pote and pull a Sprite playset and then sell it for massive profit. Here we go. We're gonna pull every rare card in this set, which I know well because I've researched this and I've done my homework and I know exactly every card in this set by name. And by effect, I could recite it to you from memory. Watch this. As soon as I see what the cards in here are, I'll be like able to tell you what they do. Dang, is this Morphtronics Scannon? I know this card quite well. It can't be normal summoner set. Let's not do that. But, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Ice Jade, that's like the Albaz guys. That's neat. I wonder what it does. I'll read it at some point. There's a Melfi card that's a Synchro monster. Neato. Here we have Scareclaw Straddle. I thought that was a little too risque for a card game for kids, but alright. Moki Moki Adrift. I know Moki Moki. I know him personally, he's my best friend. Hey, this is a Tier Elements card. I'm sure this is really good. You can tell it's meta because it has meta in the name. It's called Meta Noise. The noise I hear is that I'm gonna make a lot of money selling that card. I don't know what this is. Sprite Red, that's pretty good. I bet I'll get a pretty penny for that. I haven't looked up the card market ever in my entire life. I don't even know what the card market is. I didn't know you could sell cards until just now when it entered my brain as a free thought. And I immediately confirmed that it's probably real. Okay, alright, one more pack to go. What a wonderful time we are having together. Opening Yu-Gi-Oh cards from across the internet. Whoa. Scar of the Vendread. They're still making Vendread cards? Get in focus, you Garbo boy. He's a Garbo boy. I don't even care for him. This is another one of those cards that I look at and my eyes glaze over and I'm like, yep. Crosskeeper, finally, one of the Neos cards. I know what those do. My best friend Jaden Yuki uses them. He's not really my best friend because I used the wrong name. Is this a Maze Attraction Thrill Train? Evidently so. I'm not gonna read this card. You can't make me. Yeah, hey, Sprite Jet. I don't recognize this card, so it's probably not any good, but it is shiny, so who knows? You couldn't pay me to look at a current deck profile. Is that a propagandic? Cool. Hey, another Sprite card. This one I know. Neat. Another Tier Elements Meta Noise. And this guy again. I'm sure that would have been really exciting if I knew what any of these cards were or did, or their value, and could get excited about them properly. But I didn't promise this would be a good video.